Cheerio, love.
So, hello. When we talked before, we talked about getting the right amount of winds on machine heads and stuff. And but what I want to talk to you about more is about how to fix strings when they break, and not have to reach into the bag and get a new string out and have it cost a lot of money. For me, I went through a period of snapping probably 3 strings a night, which can be very, very expensive. And so I needed a solution that wasn't going to break the bank and, you know, to fix them. So what I mentioned before was that when they snap at the bridge because they kind of dig into the bridge and create a really sharp edge, which means that they almost always snap at the bridge. This is actually as much an advantage as it is a disadvantage, because when you're playing and they snap, this will happen. And what you do when this happens is you can fix the string without having to stop singing, without having to stop performing. You just keep plowing away on the low strings and kind of do a bass line. Ignore the fact that this is snapped. And when you can have a break in the song or you do an a cappella part of the song, don't stop. Just pull this out, unwind it just a little bit down the wire like this. Put the end of the string, that little hoop, just stick that through. Bend the sort of fresh, sort of exposed wire underneath it and twist it. You don't need to twist it much, just a couple of times. And this is all while you're singing and everybody's going, you know, "Hey, you're amazing." And what you do is, at the other end down here, just unwind it, pull it through. Take the broken end, put it through first, and then snap it down, and then you've still got enough string left at the end to go back through. And now you can just wind it back. And then you're back into the song and everyone goes, "Yeah, you're amazing," and you haven't wasted any money and you look really cool. So it's a handy thing worth doing. So that is why we don't cut these off. But I know what you're thinking, which is, you know, but it looks really ugly and they're really noisy and you'll have someone's eye out and all that stuff. I appreciate that. There is a trick that we do in order to stop that happening, which involves getting a coin. And what you do is you just pull against whichever direction it's coming out of the machine head. You come against that and you do that. And you just bend it, hello. And what you get is a nice little neat set of rather fetching coils. And so that is what my guitar always looks like. Just because it's wound like that, you can just pull it through and fix it. So here we have a snap string that's been fixed. It's still just as new as it was. It hasn't cost me any money, and here we have a lovely little group of little coils at the end, which means that I can, you know, change them again. You can change them twice before they snap at this end, because obviously where it's been bent, the integrity of the string is sort of a little bit wobbly, so they'll end up snapping at that end after you've changed them twice. So yeah, that's how you fix a string. That's what I do. Handy to have one of these. In here, sometimes what happens, I'll just add as a note, when they snap, sometimes the actual ball on the end of the string, when you've got an end like this, it'll fall into the guitar, and that's really annoying because it's very hard to hold an audience's attention, change a string and try and fish that out from inside the guitar. It's really annoying. So what I do is, when they snap and when you change them again, you don't need the fixed string anymore. You can just pull it out and throw it away. That's when this comes in. And what you do is, you just cut off the actual ball on the end and keep it in here. And so in here I have a really nice collection of basically just the ball ends from strings. So you just reach in here and you can always just grab one of these at a moment's notice and fix the string. So it's really handy to just keep them like that, which is really cool. So yeah, that's fixing strings. That's a little trick that I picked up, and I hope you find it useful. Cheers. I'll do. It's a bit long-winded.